Jacksepticeye had these comments to make about MrBeast. MrBeast ended up responding. Here's the clip right here.
Now, Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like MrBeast?
No.
Jack,
Do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube?
Yes.
now in all honesty, Jack, why?
Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun.
You just don't think you had fun playing Squid Games? You don't think you had fun riding on yachts? Building wells in Africa? I don't know.
If he had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer.
We'd see the fun.
Ooh.
Thought you were going to get me with that one, didn't you? Who's the YouTuber you hate the most?
I don't know. There's a lot of groomers and pedophiles on our platform.
So I ruined YouTube because I didn't buy a mansion and sports cars and instead reinvested my money into making content / focused on doing good and inspiring kids to help people. If he had fun, the videos would be longer. What does that even mean, lol? You think I'd give up every hour of my life for 14 years if I didn't have fun? This clip is insanely disrespectful in my opinion, and obviously there is so much I could say about this content, but I'll just take the punches and be the bigger man, sigh. So first of all, let me say two things, alright? I love MrBeast, not just because of his videos, but because of who he is. I believe he is a man that people need to see more as a role model. I think this man has proven that with hard work and determination, whether you're a college dropout, whatever you are, you can make whatever you want in life, and that's the American dream. That is the true dream right there. Being a man and then being able to do whatever you want. Now he's a fucking millionaire who gets to explode Lamborghinis for the fun of it, bro. That's like top G behavior right there. Y'all think Andrew Tate's a top G? I'd say MrBeast is a top G. However, MrBeast, you were fucking sensitive in this. But anyways, the whole conversation that's now spiraled is, has MrBeast ruined YouTube? And as someone who's been on YouTube since 2013, I was 11 years old. I made a YouTube channel back then, made multiple channels then. I grew up in the YouTube era, essentially. I was there when the commentary channel started rising up. There was a new era on YouTube that as still to this day is very relevant. So it's not like it's just this thing that went away. Commentary channels come in every day, you know. But today's conversation is, did MrBeast ruin YouTube for the good, for the bad, whatever? I'm gonna get into it in today's video. First off, I just want to say again, I never watched Jacksepticeye. I'm going to be keep it a buck. Never watched Jack. Don't know much about his personality. Don't know who he is as a person. All I can really know him as is he was a very popular gamer. I really like MrBeast. I will admit, I'm not the biggest MrBeast fan. Like, I know, like, at least for his specific videos, but I love watching anytime I find out there's a new podcast with him in it, I love watching those videos because to me, he's an intelligent man. He is a man who, again, represents the American dream. A man who dropped out of college, or I don't know if he dropped out or he just didn't graduate with the good enough. Like he was barely passing. But this man is the American dream. He is a YouTube dream. Honestly, MrBeast is what you can make on YouTube. You can be a nobody, then becomes the biggest guy of all time. That's why, to me, MrBeast, I look up to him. He's a fucking top G, like I said earlier. However, this clip got MrBeast upset. And when MrBeast upset, that's a big deal. He's rarely upset. He's one of the chillest motherfuckers out there. I never hear anyone talk shit about any person that knows him at all in person or has met him. They never talk shit. The only one that ever had was Sneeko. But then again, Sneeko got cucked, so who cares about what he has to say? But anyways, in this moment, Jack was not in the wrong. YouTubers, people in general, you guys gotta stop taking it so sensitive when someone says something about you, because Jack was not talking shit. He didn't say MrBeast sucks, his videos suck, he has a horrible personality. He just, in a truth detector thing, just saying what's in his mind. He's just basically saying what his intrusive thoughts say already. He just said, hey, I don't like his videos, I think they ruined YouTube. And I think one of the issues is YouTubers get too sensitive. Or not YouTubers, but people as a whole. If someone isn't personally attacking you, then don't respond. And MrBeast in this scenario, Jimmy, you did come off a little bit bitchy. Like, no, and you're a top G, my dude. You're a top fucking G. Like, who cares what I gotta say? All I gotta tell you, Jimmy, is this guy didn't really talk shit. He was just telling the truth about what he genuinely believes. And especially because he comes from an older generation of YouTube. Because whatever side you agree on, if you hate MrBeast, if you like MrBeast, whatever it is that you think, the truth is MrBeast has changed YouTube, whether it's for the good or bad. Now let's actually get into that specific topic. So, do I think MrBeast ruined YouTube? I think partially yes, but partially no. Here's the thing. YouTubers can still have fun. YouTube landscape has changed as a whole, but it's not just solely because of MrBeast. YouTube has become more corporate. You actually see people making companies out of YouTube now. Like there's people who will hire employees to do YouTube, while back in the day, it used to be just some random ass dude grabs a camera and then boom, now they're YouTube famous. You know, even the big YouTubers from back in the day, a lot of them did this shit on their own. PewDiePie did this shit I'm pretty sure PewDiePie right now probably only has a editor and that's about it. You know? But one thing that MrBeast did that changed YouTube, and this is the truth, is going all out. Going big or going home. Like, before him, obviously, there were videos of giving stuff away. Obviously, a lot of the big channels like Vitaly ZD, Joey Salads, a lot of them would do these giveaway kind of things, but never to the extent of MrBeast. Like, MrBeast actually gives out millions. Like, MrBeast is out here basically giving people LeBron James's salary to random strangers, you know? And MrBeast has done that. His videos, I don't like MrBeast's editing style. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I do not like that editing style. I like to call it the Tik Tok style, where it's everything's quick. You constantly need a sound effect. It's almost like you expect that the people watching have ADHD. Look, as someone with fucking ADHD, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I do not like these boom, hey, like boom, explosion, sound effect, boom, boom, blah, 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 blah. Like these kinds of videos are cringy to me. My favorite kind of videos are the ones where people are just talking. That's why I don't like editing my videos too much. To me, there's no point in hyper editing a video because I don't like that. To me, it feels more real when you see a person pause, say, like, you know, take a sip of water occasionally. To me, that feels real. That's why I love podcasting. I love this kind of stuff. And I love doing these kinds of videos. I know people like to call me lazy and shit like that. I don't care. This is the kind of style that I like. And I think ultimately every person that does YouTube, whether you like doing memes or whatever, I think honestly, you should take whatever it is you like and do that. Because the only way you're going to like making the content you make is if you like it. And I personally don't like MrBeast's editing style. He's still, again, a role model to me. He is an inspiration. I think that you should look up to the top G beast, the top B, whatever you want to call him. But one thing I do think that has affected YouTube with the MrBeastification is obviously what I said earlier, the TikTok editing style, the going big or going home, making it more corporate, because MrBeast is corporate. He hires multiple cameramen. He hires multiple people who like get the cars, everything. He has an entire team producing and all that. But I also don't think that's all that bad, because the thing is, what MrBeast shows when he does that is he shows that a normal random ass fucking guy who struggling heavily in college, who made a YouTube channel as a kid, is able to do that because of YouTube. And to me, ultimately, I don't think that's ruining YouTube. I think that's changing YouTube. For the better or for the worse, that's up to you. But ultimately, I believe he's just representing what you can make out of YouTube. Because if you had told someone 15 years ago that this little app was going to cause people to make millions, that it was going to be one of the most known things out there, I'm sure every person nowadays has YouTube on their phone. No one does. Or no one does not, except for like some old boomer who still watches cable TV. You know, and I think that now MrBeast is that face of, you can do it. Everyone can be a YouTuber. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Because the beautiful thing about YouTube, while there's shitty people like EDP, while there's horrible people like this, ultimately there's good people here too that can talk about life. You can be a big brother to someone. You can be a role model to someone. You can just talk about your experiences. People who feel suicidal, they go to a podcast about a person who feels suicidal. And now it's like this big, like, it's nice to hear your voice heard. And that's the beautiful thing about YouTube. And MrBeast is another example of that. So while I do find the editing style cringy, I find it cringy. And a lot of channels have now copied paste essentially the MrBeast style. Ultimately, I don't mind that, because if you don't like that kind of content, then you can move away from it. And so yeah, I mean, that's all I gotta say. You know, Oompaville is basically an example of the MrBeastification. He's, as at least on the commentary side, his videos are hyper edited, constantly changing frame. It's like, I get it, bro. I have ADHD, but you know, when I'm watching a video, I can just get the fuck up, you know. You know, I'm like moving around. I'm not having to sit down and just be like, oh, I hope there's a sound effect randomly. But no, I still respect MrBeast heavily, bro. He's a go. He's a fucking go. And I think more people should look up to him. More people should respect him. And ultimately, I just gotta say this. He didn't ruin YouTube. He didn't do anything. I think at the end of the day, he's done a lot of good. I know for some reason his charity stuff is always like Twitter. Twitter is a place where people will have the most pointless conversations. Look, regardless of what you guys think about all of that, MrBeast is doing good for the world. He's giving back to the community. He's working his ass off, giving people jobs. He's doing this, doing that, and that's a dope thing. He gave his homies jobs, and not just some low-paying jobs. They're like full-time, rich-paying jobs. Like my boy, like Chris, Chandler, all of them. I'm pretty sure they're making bank, and they were just his friends, and that was it. That was it. But now they're making bank, bro. That's the YouTube dream. That's the fucking YouTube. I dream of that on my vlog channel. I hope my vlog channel grows so that me and the boys, we can rise to the top together, and we'll take over this YouTube game bit by bit. You know. And again, at the end of the day, he's giving away houses, he's giving away cars, he's giving away money. I think that's a great thing. Because name another YouTuber that's doing it. I know motherfuckers will come in here and say, he's only doing it for the clickbait thumbnail. Who fucking cares? He's still giving away that money. He's still giving away that fucking money. So, at the end of the day, I don't fucking care. If it's for a clickbait, who cares? He needs to make money. In this world, if you want to be able to spend money, you gotta make money. Stop going on. Honestly, everyone get the fuck away from Twitter, honestly. Because I feel like Twitter is just a place for brokies who just complain about being broke all the time. And I'm a broke-ass motherfucker. But you can't have that broke-ass mindset forever. Because every day, I'm working my ass off. At my real job and on YouTube. Working on YouTube. I have a small-ass channel. I'm not even at 2,000 subscribers. But I'm working my ass off. So that one day, all the hard work that I'm putting in right now, I can look back and think, yeah, I did all that. I worked my ass off. And now I have this successful YouTube channel because one day I will reach 100K. Right now, y'all motherfuckers don't know me, especially if y'all are new to the channel. This is your first time watching a video of me. Well, guess what? Start getting used to this beautiful ass face because you're going to keep seeing me on your recommended. I'm the fucking GOAT. I'm going to be the top G. Right now, I'm a bottom G. Pause. I'm just kidding. But right now, I'm nowhere. But one day, I'll be up in the hills. You're going to see me everywhere. You're going to see channels making videos of me because I'm just that big of a channel. You're going to see motherfuckers waiting for the next drama about me because I'm going to be that big. You know, that's going to be me one day. I'm going to work that way. And that's why MrBeast is the fucking GOAT. Because he believed, he manifested into existence his dream. And now he's living it. Now he can do whatever. He's the most popular YouTuber ever in history. I think that shouldn't even... I think, honestly, that's a good argument. Is he the biggest YouTuber to have ever existed on YouTube? I think so. But hey, he's the fucking top G. He is the top G. And one day, I'll be there at the top too. Because I'm gonna work for it. And ultimately, for you motherfuckers that are complaining about MrBeast giving away money for views, all I gotta tell you is McDonald's is hiring $15 an hour. But start getting used to it. This is Dundo right here. D-U-N-D-O. It's a word from El Salvador. It means stupid in Spanish in El Salvador. So get used to that word, Dundo. You're gonna see it more often. Anyways, love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to stay sober, stay sexy, and live in the now. And if you're new to the channel, well, peace!